Murphy decided to join us today, everyone. If you haven't met Murphy before, this is he. Him's very cute. And he's gonna go away now, I think. Okay. So, today we're talking wishlist plants. I'm going to be telling you about 10 plants that are on my wish list and have been for, a little while. Not really sure how long. They just kind of come in and they go out. Murphy James, do you mind? There is a scratching post right here. Anyway, so today we are talking about 10 wish list plants that I've added recently and 4 that I've checked off my list in the last 6 months. So, first of all, I want to just die over this set. It's a pair of Anthurium. I'm sure you can guess which because everyone has been talking about them for the last year or so. It's the Anthurium veitchii, aka the King Anthurium, and the Warocqueanum, aka the Queen Anthurium. Now, the veitchii, wow. It's fantastic. It's got those, what does Kaylee Ellen call them? Abs. Those ripples. Oh, yum. And then, of course, the Warocqueanum. I heard she's a sassy bitch, but, I'm okay with that. We can make it work. I'm a sassy bitch, too. What are you gonna do? I haven't had any trouble with the Anthurium that I do have right now, and I think that I could probably rearrange my setup in order to make those 2 plants happy. It might be a real rough acclimation period, but that is a chance I'm willing to take. Kind of like Harley G, I don't mind cutting off all the leaves and letting it grow back, knowing what it's getting into. So those are the first 2 on my list. The next plant on my list is another Anthurium. It is the Anthurium crystallinum. Wow. That plant, the sparkles, and the heart-shaped leaves, it doesn't get any better. Or does it? No, it probably doesn't. But the heart-shaped leaves, they are some of my favorite. Which leads me into the Burl Marks Variegated and the Burl Marks Fantasy. Another set of 2 plants on my wish list. Burl Marks Variegated is definitely something that I'm seeing for a little bit cheaper these days. I have seen large plants going for like the $60 to $100 range, depending on how many leaves they have. Personally, I'm looking for just a cutting because I don't want to deal with paying for a whole bunch of leaves that might die in transit. I'd rather pay for a few leaves that might die in transit. Seems like a better deal to me for a plant that grows as fast as everyone has been saying it does. To me, its growth pattern did totally wonky look. Reminds me of my crazy little Syngonium white butterfly that I have, which is really cool. So, yeah, but I don't see the point of spending a lot of money on something that grows like that. It shoots off real fast. And it goes crazy. And yeah. Next plant on my wish list. Oh my god. Well then. I don't know if this is helping, but I turned on my light. I hope this is better. I guess we'll find out. I was talking about the Burl Marks Variegated and the Burl Marks Fantasy. Now that's a special looking plant. It It reminds me of the Calathea mosaica. They have similar pattern or texture. I'm not sure which it is. I've never seen either of them in no, that's not true. It was at my local nursery last time I went in, which was a really special treat. It was the first time I've ever seen it. I don't remember if I touched it. Oh my goodness. You get Murphy twice in one video? Wow. Come here, Bubby. No. Anyway, I haven't seen the Burl Marx Fantasy in person, but it looks really, really cool. And I'm not sure about its growth patterns or habits. It looks more like a regular philodendron or like a silver sword kind of in the growth pattern, like a little bit more graceful perhaps. Still cool looking. Those prices also don't seem to be as high as they used to be, but don't quote me on that. I will scroll through some like Facebook Marketplace and etc. to check. Ooh, another plant that's on my wish list is the Philodendron Splendid. I don't necessarily need this plant, but don't I? I believe it's the Philodendron Splendid is the cross between the Varicosum and the Melanochrysum, which, I mean, gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's just gorgeous, and I love the velvet leaf philodendron and the velvet leaf anthurium, and I might be obsessed with that particular texture. It's just everything. The next plant on my wish list, what are we at, number 8 or so? No, we're not even close to 8. I think we're like number 5 or 6. Wow. Anyway, the next plant on my wish list is a Philodendron Jose Bueno. Jose Bueno. Wow. They get huge. Like, seriously, the one I've been drooling over at my local nursery. Oh, it's so big. I have no idea what I would even do with it if I had one. Like, that thing is so big. Like, I swear to God, the leaves are like twice the size of my head at least. I don't, maybe 3 times. It's huge. Huge. Oh my goodness. Wow. And the variegation, again, it's gorgeous. I'd say it's kind of splashy and random, and I love that. And it's, I think, more stable than, say, a pink princess. Also, it's kind of on the yellower side, and I like that. I don't know. The pink princess just doesn't do it for me. Yeah. Ooh, there's some other variegation that does also do it for me, though. The Stromanthe Charlie. Wow. I thought my Triostar was cool. The Charlie, forgive me, people who actually work in restaurants like I do, but the Charlie Stromanthe, chef's freaking kiss, man. It's so cute. And I love the way the Stromanthe grow. It's really nice. And they just get slowly bigger. Yeah, I really like it. And it's green and yellow. And yeah, I'll put a picture on the screen, of course. And yeah, you can drool over it too. The next 2 plants on my list are both alocasia, and they're very similar. They're actually both jewel alocasias. Jewel, not drool, dr. Anyway, so they're both jewel alocasias. One is the alocasia cuprea. I like cuprea better. It sounds fancy. I think there's a regular version and a red secret version, which are both really cool. I'm putting that in one slot because we're going for 10 plants. And the next one is the alocasia Quilted Dream. I think maybe sinuata or something. I'll put the name on the screen. I don't know. It's so pretty. The cuprea has that like coppery sheen when the sunlight hits it. Wowza. Wow. And then the Quilted Dreams is like a green on green thing, I think. Anyway, like I said, I'll have to show you a picture. But it's gorgeous. Wow. And of course, the last one is a plant I will have to wait to own. Probably until I have a garden or something. I don't know. This is more of a pipe dream plant than a wish list. More of a pipe dream plant than a wish list plant. And look who's just in time to hear about it. We get Jane and Murphy in the same video once again. Mwah. Oh, my princess. So this is Jane. She's 12. She's my little demon princess. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. The last plant on my wish list is the variegated banana plant. Well, tree. Anyway, it's the Musa AA. I'm probably saying that wrong, but don't hate. Anyway, variegated banana tree is, again, gorgeous. It has been on my wish list for like 2 years, and I've been embarrassed to admit it. But yeah, now we're just gonna call it a pipe dream plant, not a wish list plant, and we feel better about it. Maybe. Do we? I don't know. Maybe we don't feel better about it, but that's okay. One day I might get one, but at the moment I'm seeing them on Etsy for like $250 for a tiny thing, and I'm just like, that's okay, I'll wait. Maybe I'll try my hand at a regular banana tree first, just to see, especially since I don't live in a nice hot tropical place. I live in San Francisco, where it's always cold and dreary, pretty much. Yeah. Anyway, oh, and the 4 plants I checked off my wish list recently. First of all, I got them from Equigenera, and I will link that haul up in the cards here. The first one was my Philodendron Pastazanum. This is presently putting out a brand new leaf for me, and it put out this one recently, right after I got it. And these two are the last of I think 6 leaves it came with. And if I remember correctly, they were selling this specimen as a seedling, which I don't understand. But I wasn't mad at it. It's gorgeous, and it is god-awful slow at unfurling leaves. This has been like 3 weeks in the making. Plus the week and a half it's spent actually unfurling. Yeah, but it seems to be pretty happy in my home, and I have it not super close to the humidifier. Okay then. Well, maybe this isn't such a great place to film. Rude. The next plant I checked off my wish list is this guy, my little Philodendron verrucosum 2, which I don't know what the difference is, but it was cheap and I got it. It has put out this leaf here, and then it put out a leaf up here, but that kind of floundered. It was very sad, so we cut it off, and we are already getting a new one there and here. See? Yeah, also not super close to my humidifier, but still in the range of where the humidifier lives. So I'll take it. And this leaf is shaping up to be like humongous compared to this one. So we're really excited. And the third plant I checked off my wish list with that order was this Anthurium magnificum, which is also putting out a fabulous new leaf. Um, Needless to say, it has me a little worried that it's not super happy, but that's only because the most recent leaf before the one that it's putting out right now was so huge. But if I remember correctly, Anthurium leaves don't unfurl at the size that they end up when they are fully done. Hardening off, I guess. And also this looks nothing like the other leaves. It's not velvety, it's like a weird feeling texture that I'm very excited to see the gradual change to this more velvety texture. Yeah. So that's the third plant I checked off my wish list in that order. And the fourth plant I checked off my wish list in that order is this. It is my Philodendron melanochrysum. It does have a lot of roots. I should probably plant it up. I might do that in the next video, actually. And then here's another piece. I had originally chopped it into like 8 pieces, and I have 3 pieces left. There's these 2, which this one's putting off a new leaf, which is exciting. And 1 root. Well, 1.5 roots. I guess that kind of counts as a root. Anyway, yeah. I really, really hope that this plant changes its mind about my home, because it's gorgeous. This leaf looks like it's about to freaking die, though. It's all turning yellow around the edges. But again, it is putting out a new leaf, so I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of What the Hell is Alex Mumbling About? I make myself laugh and then I sound like an idiot. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Please comment down below if you watched all the way to the end. Tell me what your wish list plant is. Your number 1 wish list plant. And if it's the same as one of mine, well, good luck. Let's see who gets it first. Nope. Big nope. Yeah. Have a great rest of your day or night or whatever time it is for you. If you're anything like me, you're probably watching this at 2 a.m. after you get off of work. So, yeah. Anyway, have a great day, night, weekend, week.